top 10 non-Muslim countries that are very friendly to Muslims. Number 10. Japan. Japan is a safe and developed country that has a respectful culture and polite locals. The number of Japanese Muslims is about 250,000, and the number of mosques is about more than 100. Japan is friendly to Muslims because it values their cleanliness, spirituality, and modesty. Muslims have access to halal food, prayer facilities, Islamic events, and cultural attractions. Number 9. Philippines. Despite being the only Christian country in Southeast Asia, the Philippines has a reputation for being Muslim-friendly. The number of Muslims in the country is about 6 million, and Islam is recognized as the second largest religion in the Philippines. You will see many mosques and halal restaurants in the main cities of the country. Barring some unexpected events, Muslims in the country can live and practice religion freely. Number 8. New Zealand. New Zealand is a peaceful and scenic country that has a small but growing Muslim community that makes up about 1.2% of the population. New Zealand has been welcoming to Muslim immigrants and refugees from various countries, such as Somalia, Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria. The country respects the beliefs and customs of Muslims, and the country's government guarantees freedom of all religions. Number 7. United States. The United States is home to a diverse population, with individuals from various faiths, including approximately 3.5 million Muslims. Although Christianity is the predominant religion, the government embraces all religious beliefs, and the majority of American Muslims can practice their faith freely. Despite this, Muslims in America may still encounter discrimination and obstacles. Number 6. Norway. Norway is a peaceful and prosperous country that has a small but diverse Muslim population that makes up about 3.4% of the population. Norway has a long tradition of religious freedom and human rights, and has been ranked as one of the most democratic and happiest countries in the world. Muslims living in the country can freely practice their religion without any hindrance. Number 5. United Kingdom. The UK is a welcoming country for Muslims, and they are free to openly practice their religion. Currently, there are around 4 million Muslims living in the UK, with their numbers growing at a rapid rate. Muslims in the UK mainly originate from Middle Eastern and Asian backgrounds, and are contributing significantly to the country's culture, economy, and politics. Overall, Muslims in the UK have an important role to play, and are valued members of society. Number 4. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is very important for Islamic culture and tradition because the country has a long history of Muslims with many historic mosques. 35% of the country's total population follows Islam. Muslims in the country can practice their religion completely freely. However, sometimes there are reports of conflicts between different Muslim communities and regions. Number 3. Netherlands. Netherlands is a liberal and tolerant country that has a large Muslim population that makes up about 5% of the total population. Netherlands also has halal food, mosques, and Islamic events. Muslims in the Netherlands enjoy freedom of religion. By the government and permanent residents, usually no discrimination is suffered. Number 2. South Africa. South Africa is known for being a Muslim-friendly country that respects and recognizes the rights of its Muslim citizens. Muslims in the country are free to practice their religion. The government has also appointed Muslim leaders to prominent positions, such as judgeships and parliament seats. Moreover, the South African government has a positive view of Muslims, and the country recognizes Islam as one of its major religions. Number 1. Singapore. The total population of Singapore is about 5.5 million, of which about 16% are followers of Islam. Singapore is friendly to Muslims because it celebrates their diversity and contribution, and protects their rights and freedoms. Muslims have access to halal food, mosques, Islamic centers, and political representation. Muslims do not face any major problems or discrimination in Singapore.